Shut up. I was just gonna bring that up. Oh my God, that is so funny.
Isn't that wild?
Hey, Em.
Hey, Rowell, how's it
How are you?
going?
Do you remember me?
Yeah, we did an interview before, right?
Yes, we have. Yes. Good to see you again.
You
Thanks for your
too.
time.
Thank you for your time.
So my first question is what I didn't expect from the show, especially the last few episodes of this season, is that SYFY's Reginald the Vampire has a lot of heart and a lot of love. How does
Yeah.
it feel to be a part of a show that brings so much love of all kinds of
Yeah.
relationships, including loves for those in the queer community?
Oh, it means the world. Honestly, as a queer person, when I get to read these scripts that have just these, you know, diverse forms of love in them, I just feel so connected to the material and to the actors that play it. I think that it's essential for shows to be able to show diversity. Like that's what people want. People want to see a storyline that has something that reflects them and all of their authenticity. So I'm so stoked that we have Todd and Mike, that we have Nikki and Ashley. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Absolutely. In episode 206, last week's episode, Blood, Sweat, and Glitter, you play an alternate reality version of yourself, and you were a pretty convincing surfer girl.
Thank
What was
you.
it like to step out of the usual character of Sarah and playing her in a completely different way?
Oh, it was so fun. The wig, first of all, was so fun. And then it was a really fun, like, exercise because, well, we had, like, in the scene when we're filming it, we have a double that came in and she was wonderful, Charlotte, and she played opposite to me. So she would read my lines, but of course, I had to project the character of alternate Sarah in my mind when I would be like reading as Sarah. So it was a bit of like a mind warp, you know what I mean? Because you're not just responding to the person in front of you, you're responding to this kind of like projection in your mind of who is going to be ultimately standing there when they flip the camera around. So it was a fun little exercise for me. I loved doing that. And it made me think like, the Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan.
Shut up. I was just going to bring that up. Oh my God, that is so funny.
Isn't that wild?
I was going to say, you just got Parent Trapped. Like, how did that
I've been waiting, honey. I've been waiting my whole life.
Gosh. But then I was like, maybe you're too young to know the Parent Trap.
Oh, you're kind, but not at all.
Okay. Oh my God, that is so funny. I
Yeah.
was just going to bring that up.
Well,
Okay.
she killed that movie. Like, that was such a classic. So, yeah, I should have watched that before I filmed. Maybe I would have next time.
Okay, so Balestro pretty much gives Reginald and his vampire friends an expiration date,
No doubt.
and Reginald and Sarah make the most of their time that they have left and envision their future. So this question is a little bit grim, but if you were given an expiration date, what are some of the most interesting things you would like to check off on your bucket list?
Oh my gosh. I actually I think about this a lot because I do have an active bucket list. But then with this type of short timeline, that changes everything. It blows everything out of the water. So I think that part of me wants to say, like, I would travel across the world and I would see, these natural geological phenomenons that would just blow my mind. But I think it would actually be a lot more boring. I would just hunker down with the people that I love, and maybe we would just have a big old party and be together. And that's it, because at the end of the day, I think for me, the most beautiful thing in my life are the connections that I have with my loved ones. So it'd be probably pretty boring. We would just be hanging out. But that'd be my number one thing, I think.
And your dog will be there, right? Your dog behind you.
Absolutely.
What's your
Yeah.
dog's name?
Her name's Iggy.
Iggy. Yeah, it's adorable. Hi, Iggy. All right, now that Sarah is more involved with everything going on with Reginald and the world of vampires and angels, she becomes more integral to the story. How does it feel for Sarah and for yourself as an actress to finally be a part of all the action and be directly involved with all the juicy storylines?
I'm part of the Scooby Gang, honey. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. It feels so good. Oh, I know that I've talked about the sword like a million times over, but getting that sword feels so empowering. And And also, like, I don't know, like, Sarah's just, she's so dang brave, you know? She's the one with the least amount of power, you know, of the whole crew. And she steps to the front and she's just like, try me. So I think I think I've been hoping at least for this whole time that I'd get to be involved in some of these heists and these like adventures, and to be there is just like, yeah, I always want to be the center of the mix, you know? So I'm like, I'm geared up. I'm happy.
And then, you know, last time we talked heavily about the sword. Very quickly, are you sad about that the sword was very like short-lived in the season?
Like, yes. To be honest, yes. But there's something that happens. Well, there's a few things that happen in this later half of the season for Sarah that nobody is going to see coming. And I think that make the sword even just a distant memory. So
yeah,
some stuff is cooking for Sarah for sure. So,
okay.
Yeah.
You actually just answered my next question, which is, you know, Sarah goes through a lot through the last half of the season. What can you tease about her journey in the next few episodes?
Oh my gosh, it gets even like the first half was like just a warm up, and the next episode, Wednesday, I think it's 207, they're starting to peak. Like, stuff's getting wild. We have this new director that came in, Justin Wu. He's from Toronto. He was a phenomenal add to the show's chemistry. He's so dedicated and had so many innovative ideas. And yeah, Uriel's lost his mind. Sarah's like right in the path of that. And there's some real twists that are coming up. And I think actually, I may have mentioned this to you before, but the last episode of season 2, I think might be my favorite for Sarah's storyline. So hang in there. It's coming.
Yeah, that actually leads me to my final question. That I finished the season finale maybe like 20 minutes ago.
Oh my gosh.
The season 2 finale is great. And the ending gets me excited and hoping real hard that, you know, SYFY renews it for a season 3.
Oh, me too.
And without, you know, obviously without giving too much away, anything major, what can you tease about the finale regarding not just for your character, Sarah, but for everyone else involved?
Oh, wow. Well, I've been known to be a bit of a blabbermouth, so I'm really trying hard not to give too much away that I shouldn't. But I think that I can say with confidence that no one's going to see it coming, and that everyone's world will change yet again with what happens at the end of this season. And if and when we get a season 3, I'm so excited to be able to play out a storyline that honestly has been a dream of mine forever since I started acting. So I'll say that, I guess.
Yeah. All the love. Again, all the love. I love you.
No, I love you too.
I love everyone in the cast. And thank you for being part of a show that, you know, especially right now that it's Pride Month, you know.
Yeah.
You have to spread the love.
Yeah. Happy Pride. I think there's so many talented people. This is an ensemble show, you know, like I have my favorites, but like everyone is my favorite, really. Like, I think there's such strong actors, there's such strong characters, and there's a lot of stories still to be told. So
absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much, Em Haine, for your time. Thanks for hanging out again.
Thank you.
Had Iggy for me. And hopefully we can talk after the season to talk about the big stuff, right?
That'd be fun. Yeah, totally. I'd love that. I love chatting with you. Thanks for your time.
I appreciate you. Thank you again for your time. And thank you, Iggy.
Yeah.
And we'll talk soon.
Yeah, I hope so. So nice to see you again.
All right, heart. Bye.
Bye.